Opens the menu. It's external, which means that it's a little safer than internal cheats, but that does not necessarily make it a lot more safer. It just depends on the cheat itself. So first of all, we have a few tabs. We have aimbots, we have the skin changer, which I kind of want to check out because I've actually seen one external cheat with a skin changer, but I don't know how it's external. We're gonna check that out. We also have visuals, which is your wall hacks, wall cheats, all that good stuff. We have misc, which you can change your FOV changer and stuff like that. For some reason that, oh, we need to enable this and then it will work, as you guys can see. Yeah, that's I'd rather keep it at you know, normal. We have radar cheats, which will enable you to see everyone on a radar if you do not want to use wall hack. We have spectator list. If you want to see who's spectating you, you guys can view that. We have the C4 bomb and all the good stuff. In the settings tab, we have basically, I believe, all of the stuff to change colors. For example, you guys can change the whole menu here, I guess, the color of the menu, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna keep it as it is for now. Maybe change this to black. And then of course, you guys can change all of these stuff. If I were to do this, it would take me half an hour, so we're gonna skip that for now. And of course, we also have the config. If you guys do not know what this means, is let's say you make your aim settings, your skin settings, your wall hack settings. You can just save them here, so you don't have to sit there and do it each time you inject the cheat. You just press on this button and all of your previous settings are here. In the aimbot tab, we have always on. We have team check, which is good to have, so it doesn't, you know, aim on your friends. Disable on flash, I highly recommend this. So basically, when you're flashed, you cannot have aimbot enabled. Visibility check is something I also recommend. Basically, if you're in a smoke or behind a wall or whatever it is, the aimbot will not activate for legit cheating purposes. FOV circle, this is basically where if your enemy is inside of this circle, then the aimbot will be enabled. Make sure you set an aim key, by the way. A lot of people forget to do this. Make sure you set this to firing key, which is mouse 1, otherwise the aimbot will not activate. We have recoil control system, which is always good to have. Controls your recoil, in case you need to know that. Trigger bots, set this to a key. If you guys do not know what trigger bot does, it's basically whenever you press this key or hold this key, you guys will see that it will shoot automatically, as you guys can see. So just hold the key that you binded and it will just shoot as soon as your crosshair touches him. This is very good for ops. So if you have an op and then you just bam, you know, if someone walks into it, it will shoot automatically. And you guys can also have always on and team check and disable on flash. And if you want to have a delay so it looks more human, you guys can do that too. But that's basically it for the aim tab. We have also some bones here where you want to head or where you want to aim. That's about it, I believe. I don't know if it's possible to customize it for each weapon. I don't think so. So these are basically your options. It's basically for all weapons, I suppose. So let's try it. The skin change. This is gonna be very, very interesting. I don't think it's a knife changer. I think it's only a skin changer. So let's pull up my op and let's go here. Let's press on op. Let's just go for lightning strike. Let's see how to use. Select the weapon skin. Open buy menu and buy the weapon. Keep buy menu open for 2 seconds. Skin should apply. Now we just buy this shit. Bam! That actually works. Damn, that's pretty sick. Not gonna lie, somehow that worked. I didn't expect it to really work, but okay. Let's try with another weapon. Basically, what you do is you pull out the weapon, yeah, like this. Then you open up the menu and you select the weapon. In my case, it's M4A4. Where is it? I guess they misspelled M4A1 and M4A1 silencer, but it's M4A4. We select this. Let's just go with howl. You press on the howl. You close the menu. You rebuy the weapon. Buy. And there is the howl, as you guys can see. So basically how it works, I'm gonna show you guys with one last weapon. Let's go, for example, let's go with the M4A1 with silencer now, okay? So before you buy the weapon, it's very simple now, actually, now once you get the hang of it. You select the weapon, which is M4A1 silencer. Let's go with any skins, such as, I don't know, Cyrex. You press on this, right? Once it's pressed, now you wanna open the buy menu. You wanna wait for 2 seconds. And then you wanna press on this, or the gun, and you will have the skin just like that. And you guys can play with the skin and do whatever the fuck you want. And I believe it'll be there every time you buy the gun from now on. Very, very cool, not gonna lie. This obviously works for all weapons. It does not have a knife changer though, keep that in mind. So no knife changer because this is an external cheat. Moving on to the visuals, we have 3 tabs: visuals, team, and enemy. So we obviously want to be in the visuals. We want to enable box ESP. No, never mind, you have team ESP and you have enemy ESP. So we want to be in enemy ESP. You have box ESP, head ESP, health ESP, armor ESP, name, cache, aiming, weapon, distance, health bar. This is good to have. Skeleton, snap lines if you prefer that. In my opinion, it's too much, so I'm gonna keep it like this. We also have the same for team ESP. If you want to know which team is at all times, you can do the same over here. And then in here, you can change the colors for the team ESP, and in here, you can change the colors for the enemy ESP, which is the one we just applied. So let's say I want to change the health bar, for example. We just set this to green, and it should change. Oh, never mind. That's health ESP. This is the health bar, green, and as you can see now, it's suddenly green. So we want to change the skeleton to white. There it is. Now it will change to white, and the box to maybe, I don't know, white. Bam, just like that. Very, very easy to use. You can also apply custom codes here if you want a specific color, you know, you're gonna be all that extra, then you can do that too. In the mist tab, we have B-hop. I don't really recommend using B-hop because I've heard this might cause like some back live shit, but it does work, as you guys can see. But still, if you want a legit cheat, just avoid it in official Premiere games and shit like that. We also have no flash, we have no smoke, we have custom smoke, dropped weapons ESP, grenade ESP, C4 window, which basically means that if someone plants the bomb, you guys will know where it is and also how much time it's left until it explodes. Spectator list, radar cheats, custom OFV, we've been through this. And then of course you guys can change colors for everything we just applied right here as well. Settings tab, we can basically change the whole menu, and again the configs tab is the configs tab. Save your settings, load your settings, all of that good stuff. But that's basically it for OVIX. So conclusion wise, this cheat costs around $4 or $5. Now for that price, it's a decent external. You have, I don't believe they even gotten detection so far, so they are undetected. Besides that, you have aimbot, you have ESP, you have everything you basically, you even have a skin changer, you have everything you need for an external cheat. The price is low. What I don't like about this cheat is the fact that it's pretty ugly to look at. That doesn't really affect the practicality of the cheat, but the menu is just not the best looking in my opinion. It does have a very easy injection though, and quick injection. You basically open the loader while you're in game and just inject very quickly. But yeah, that's basically the only negative thing. Maybe they could have some more shit, like some more features, you know, maybe like auto pistol or some, maybe like a web radar or something. That's just my opinion, like some more features and improve the menu itself. I don't like the looks of the menu, that's just my opinion. But that's basically it, boys and girls. If you guys want to see me play with this cheat in a video, like in a real game, then just let me know and I will actually do that.